We need more systems designers. I'm glad that I remembered to do this. This is kind of the point that I was trying to make when I said in my video. It's related to the Transparentist Party as the new party and how to wield power. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is we need systems designers. We need people to get in there and redesign the system. You know, political system, educational system, all that from the ground up. I've taken the initiative to do the history, rebuild the history. I'm making my history timeline. As far as building systems designing, I think creating maps is a really important aspect of that. We need to have, we need to crystallize our information and stuff that is holographic, meaning we need to make it so that you can see the entire whole from like one view, and then you can zoom in on it and see as much as you want. For example, in the history, you see all of history right there on my site. Boom. And then you can zoom in on any part and then connect it all, and it's all connected and it's all consistent. Like if you look at a country, it's all Wikipedia has done that as far as information goes. If you look at a country, you know where to look to see its government or the currency they had and all that kind of stuff. But we need to do that with everything. For example, education. When you look at a school, you want to have all of the information right there for that school. Like, where you stand if you're a student, where you stand in terms of testing scores and all the tests, and all the tests need to be standardized. The way that it is, at least when I was in school, because that's getting to be a long time ago. Holy shit, 20 years ago. Oh my god. You only had one standardized test, the SAT, and you could only take it at one time a year. We need to have standardized tests for every single subject that you can take any time of year. And that's a really straightforward test, and all different kinds of tests. But that would take a long time. But we need designers to get in there and design tests. I'm going to turn my history timeline into the history test. But we need to do the same thing with all of the subjects. Have it so that when you get through the education, there's all these benchmarks you have to get through, and you can go through it at your own pace. And then as far as as political, we need to make a political map. Like, you know, lists, not in a scroll form, but in a grid form, of all of the different types of government that we've ever had, and then types of government that we have now, and then types of government that we're going to have in the future. All the political parties in the world that we have now in our country that we're going to have in the future. Which words apply to which political parties, which parties subscribe to which ideas, in a map form, in a grid form, so that all the information's right there at your fingertips, and then plug that into a test, standardized test, and it's not just multiple choice, but also fill in the blank, and also explanatory, where you have to explain. And that's the juicy, nice part of it. But oh my god, same thing with zoology. Create zoology maps with the whole thing. So maybe what I really need to, what I should also title the video is, we need systems designers, map makers. With those, you can make it really transparent. All the information that we have, all this information at our fingertips. It's about time we. This is also related to my video. We need to create the relationship between education and art. Maps of knowledge are art. It's something that you need to put up on the wall and look at. But that kind of stuff takes time. So this kind of related to my video. If you want to change the world, if you want to have influence in the world, the most amount of influence, leverage to change the world, you really should be get in there and retool all of the little things from the ground up. It takes time though. It takes a fuckload of time. So anyways, that's what I would like to do. That's what my goals are. I'd like to see people do. I'd like to look at somebody's website if they're a political activist and see them explain themselves and what they know and all the information they have right there at the fingertips. But I guess I'll have to. If nobody does that, I get to do it, but that's not going to be in a long ass time because I'm working on my timeline. But anyways, systems designers. That's what we need, systems designers. Artist educators. Okay.